Welcome to another night of SGHS Sports. Before we get to the action, let's talk about the team behind our broadcast, Ciro's Family Restaurant. For over 30 years, this downtown St. Gen landmark has been a local favorite, known for its incredible pizza, delicious sandwiches, varietal pasta, and cool suds. Whether you're dining in, enjoying the patio, or just need a quick bite, with curbside pickup, Ciro's has you covered. They even have a great salad bar to go. Ciro's Family Restaurant, the official sponsor of the SGHS Sports Stream and Down to the Wire podcast. Grab a slice and let's get ready to cheer on the Dragons. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus. When an accident happens, you don't just need a mechanic. You need a team that knows the game. At Dwayne Doza Auto Body, we bring over a century of combined experience to every repair. We're certified and approved for all insurance needs, and we specialize in taking the stress out of the process. Dealing with a high deductible? We're here to help you save 50 to 100% on those out-of-pocket costs. From full-service collision repair to our brand-new mobile glass service, all our work is 100% guaranteed. Don't get sidelined by a damaged vehicle. Call 573-883-9996 for a quote, or visit us at 590 St. Gen Drive right here in St. Genevieve. Dwayne Doza Auto Body will get you back in the driver's seat. When an accident... And now, coming to you live and local. Using Dragon Pride, this is SGHS Sports Stream. Powered by Wirecast. Sponsored by Wayne Doza's Auto Body and Auto Sales. And Zeros, and exclusively brought to you by Ste. Genevieve High School. Welcome tonight to today's game. Tonight we have the visiting Park Hills as they come in tonight at with 2 wins, hosting Ste. Genevieve for us, coming off a bad loss, or I should say a tough loss. It wasn't a bad loss. It was a very close game and played very well by both teams. As St. Vincent came in though and ended up winning in the last seconds of the game. With the Rebels coming in tonight with 2 wins, St. Gen favored to win this game, coming off their loss, looking to try and revamp the team here. With them coming in tonight, let's take a look at a little bit of their statistical setup here. St. Gen fell to 10-6 last night, and Park Hill Central is 2-14. St. Gen's averaging about 61 points a game and only allowing 58, while Park Hills has struggled a little bit offensively this year, averaging just about 51 points but allowing 75. So I don't see that changing tonight. But, you know, with the conference play coming in, this is probably one of the last games before they have the seed meeting, I think, tomorrow night, and kind of divvy up the schools, big and small schools here for conference play next week. So with me tonight is Luke Ferrano. Luke, thanks for joining me tonight, buddy.
Yep, no problem. Glad to be here.
Yeah, I've been kind of lonely in the booth by myself a couple times with Bosler and Kreitler both on the floor, and so it definitely helps a lot.
Yeah, I guess having a 3-man class isn't too easy whenever 2 of the kids play basketball.
Well, it's a struggle at times, let me tell you. But we're looking to hopefully going into the spring, it'll be a lot different. We'll be able to play both softball and baseball at the same time, I'm hoping. So fingers crossed as far as that goes.
Yep. I know the spring sports can get a little tough because of how many games they play throughout the week. Because, I mean, baseball could play 4 games one week and softball's got 3 games. And, I mean, I know it's kind of hard to do both.
Yeah, and they pound those games in like a month and a half all in one shot. So you're just like boom, 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 boom. Well, they're going to, let's see. They're going to call up here in a second. We'll be back in a moment, and we'll have your starting lineups. All right, with that over, we'll get to introducing tonight's starters for both teams. Coming into tonight's game, as the announcer gets ready to set it up here, we get ready to get underway. I believe they will introduce the visiting team first here for Park Hills. We'll see some of the players coming in.
Starting lineups first for the Park Hill Central Rebels. At guard, number 0, Cale Dreyer.
So Cale Dreyer will when it starts for number 0, followed by Brody McIntyre, number 5, and number 11, Quentin Walter. Followed at guard, number 14, Isaiah McLaughlin, and number 23, August Black. Those will be the starters tonight for the Central Rebels as they get ready to get underway here. Now let's look at St. Genevieve's starting lineup, see if it changes a little bit tonight. I have a feeling they've got it pretty much locked in as they've been doing here. So starting at guard, number 2, Parker Stomberg. And followed by number 3, Jeffrey Hunter, another guard for St. Genevieve. Going into the point guard, number 10, Dominic Johnson. And their team anchor, number 11, Alex Bosler, leading scorer last night. And that'll be followed by number 30, Eli Bennett.
Looks like Jeffrey Hunter will be taking the tip off here tonight. I think Dominic Johnson will be with the 1. I think Parker at the 2, Alex at the 3, and Eli at the 4.
Hunter loses the toss. Both teams probably evenly matched up as far as height is concerned tonight. It's just going to be about execution here and scoring. All right, number 14, McLaughlin comes in the middle of the paint, picks up the ball, walks, and that's going to be a turnover early right there by Park Hills. It's not what you want to see on your first possession. As Bosler gives it to Johnson as he creams down. Looks like they're going to be in man-to-man here. And Hunter cuts out, gets it to Dom, cuts inside. Nice move inside, good pass to Bosler. And he's going to score on that one. St. Gen gets a turnover, and Bosler looks to drive and almost turns it over himself as he's trying to get it to Stomberg.
Looks like it went off number 5, Brody McIntyre, and Alex Bosler will be inbounding the ball.
Yeah, complete miskey or communication there by Park Hills. I mean, I don't think we had anybody defending that.
I don't think so. Eli Bennett with the 3 from the top of the key.
Nice relaxed shot there from Eli early. As St. Gen pulls back, I think they're just looking at full court man-to-man here as they pick up their men. They ran man-to-man last night as Dreyer brings it up, dishes it over to number 5, McIntyre, takes a shot at the 3 and misses, and Bosler's all over Dreyer, and he draws the foul real quick. Park Hills will retain the ball here. So Bosler breaks the ice, first foul for the Dragons tonight as Dreyer tries to get it in. He sends it over. It's going to be turned over to Bosler.
Passes to Jeffrey Hunter, going for the layup. Easy 2 points right there for the Dragons. 7-0 lead already.
Nice conversion there for Hunter as Bosler picks up the assist. Dom's going to take on Dreyer one-on-one as they bring it down the court. Dreyer drives, kicks it out to number 5, McIntyre. He swings it over to number 11, Walter.
To McLaughlin in the corner, misses the 3. Central grabs their own rebound.
Walter underneath, passes it back out to Dreyer. He tries the 3, drains it. And Park Hills needed that shot as they get on the board and break the ice themselves.
Gets them right back in it. We got Johnson driving, going left. Ball gets stolen, looks like it goes out on number 23, August Black.
It kind of just swings with his hand up there. He should have grabbed at it. He would have had the he would have had the steal. Bosler will inbound. Bosler trying to get some underneath. It's not going to happen. Swings it out to Hunter, top of the key. Bosler takes the ball from the wing. Looks to drive. Kicks it underneath to Bennett. Bennett from the block.
With an and one, makes the layup. Eli Bennett's going to the free throw line.
Nice job. So let's see if he finishes here. Getting 3 points the hard way.
Misses the free throw, but Parker Stomberg puts it back. Quick 2 points, and Central takes a timeout.
So that'll be a 30-second timeout by Central, and we'll be back in a moment.
back after the 30-second timeout here as Park Hills tries to stop the quick scores by St. Gen, but turnovers are killing them right now. As Dreyer tries to bring it up on a press by St. Gen coming out of the timeout. Dreyer will pull it up top of the key, gets it over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin trying to push something inside and walks as he's coming in the paint. That'll be a turnover for Park Hills.
And we'll have Dominic Johnson bring the ball up the court here, and I think that's 3 early fouls for the Rebels while the Dragons only have 1. I mean, Central just cleans up the fouls here, play some cleaner ball. They're not in a bad spot here, and the ball is stolen by number 11, Quentin Walter.
Nice job by Walter converting. Johnson wasting no time, looks to push. Back up to Stomberg on the wing.
To Eli Bennett at the top of the key, shoots a 3, makes it. Big three-pointer there from Eli Bennett.
So Bennett hitting 2 threes in a row, and that's going to be looks like a foul on Hunter there. At least they're going to say it is. And Hunter will pick up his first foul of the game with 5:12 left to play in the first quarter. St. Gen ahead 14-5 as Dreyer looks to inbound. Gets a little help there from McIntyre. McIntyre looks to drive.
He's off to number 11, Quentin Walter atop the key to Dreyer on the wing. Going to his left, off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin goes for the 2, makes it.
Nice penetration by McLaughlin there as Dom brings it down. Dom looking to drive, kicks it out to Bennett for another 3. Whoa, almost makes it. Rebounded by Johnson. Dishes it to
Bosler.
Yeah, Bosler tries to do behind the back layup, and he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line. Bosler's a decent free throw shooter, and he feasted on that last night.
Bosler's first free throw was good, making it 15-7. Dragons ahead.
So we'll see if Coleman pulls on the press here after the make. And
second free throw was good. Inbound to Dreyer, and Dragons are continuing the full court press.
They got, almost got it back and forth over the court. Dreyer, luckily on the outlet, able to release a little pressure there for Park Hills.
Going to screen from McLaughlin and stolen by Dom Johnson, but Cale Dreyer picks it up. Alex Bosler gets the ball past to Jeffrey Hunter for 2.
So great job there by Johnson on that. As Dreyer loses the ball. Walter bringing it up.
Walter at the wing.
A little jump
Tries
stop
to
there. Yep. Picks the ball up and could get a 5 count. McLaughlin's able to be the outlet on that one.
And Dreyer for 3 from the corner, misses. Parker Stomberg grabs a rebound, bringing up the court for the Dragons.
And nice job there by he was on a turnover. They can't pick it up, and Bosler, like a thief in the night, steals the ball and hits up he converts 2. You got a 3-on-1 here. Whoa, my.
And Eli Bennett draws the charge, giving the Dragons the ball.
So McLaughlin penetrates inside, does a quick, hard spin move straight into Bennett. Bennett takes the charge, and that'll be a turnover.
And it looks like we have Broden Kreitler and Maddox Stomberg coming in Maddox Sutton, for coming in for Parker Stomberg and Dominic Johnson.
Broden will give it back to Bosler, who takes his time coming up. St. Gen leading by 13 right now with 3:29 left to play. Sutton looking to set the screen. Double screen. Bosler pulls it out. He's got Hunter wide open. It was a jump shot on the pass. Sutton will come down. That'll be a jump ball. I think Hunter would have been best served coming down and then going back up. He had nobody on him as they did a good job on the screens.
Just need to set his feet there instead of trying to rush a shot there. But Bosler inbounds it to Hunter, and he's good this time, making it 22-7 Dragons.
Dreyer will bring it up here with Kreitler on him. Kreitler taking him to the right side. Dishes it to Walter to Kreitler. Looks on the inside, trying to get it to McLaughlin, but Hunter wasn't fooled there. Hits it out of bounds. Park Hills will retain as they look to inbound.
To McLaughlin in the corner, over to Walter on the wing. To Dreyer in the corner. drives baseline, stolen by Jeffrey Hunter, and it will go out of bounds on the Dragons.
So it'll stay here as Park Hill looks to inbound again. 2:49 left to play in the first quarter. St. Gen well in control of this game so far.
Out to Walter on the wing. Drives to his left to McLaughlin down low and is stolen by Broden Kreitler.
Kreitler sends it to Bosler. Bosler back door. Gives it to Hunter. And another timeout by the coach for Park Hills, and it'll be a 30-second timeout as St. Gen pulls ahead 24-7, and we'll be back in a moment.
This winter season, share the flavor of Ciro's with a Ciro's restaurant gift card. Perfect for friends, family, teachers, teammates, and anyone who loves good food and good vibes. Whether it's a cozy dinner, a quick bite, or your favorite Ciro's dish, a gift card lets them enjoy it their way. Easy to give, fun to receive, and delicious every time. Pick yours up today at your local Ciro's restaurant and make someone's season extra tasty. This winter season, share the...
Coming back from a Central Rebels timeout, it scores 24-7. Dragons ahead with 2:36 remaining in the first quarter, and it will be the Rebels ball inbounded to Walter, back to Dreyer.
St. Gen setting up in a full court press. And Kreitler gets the steal. Kreitler drives. Nice move inside. He was able to convert for two. And St. Gen in a full court man. Bosler's on Dreyer. Dreyer moves to the wing. Kicks it out to McIntyre. Back to Dreyer. Dreyer trying to work something inside. Nice job by Sutton.
And Alex Bosler just overshoots Kreitler, taken by Walter, driving down the floor. Tipped by Bosler, stolen by Bosler.
Nice
back
pass.
to Kreitler, great pass.
Ah,
Misses the layup. Dreyer coming back down the floor for the Rebels.
a lot of action going on now, back and forth here.
McLaughlin in the corner. Foul called.
Looks like on Sutton.
Yep, number 4 of the Dragons, Maddox Sutton.
So Sutton will get a push off there, and that'll be his first foul of the game.
We've got Dominic Johnson, Parker Stomberg coming in for Alex Bosler and Eli Bennett.
Dreyer looking to inbound here for anybody. Just throws it in. He gets it to Black. Black pulls it out. Little handoff there.
McLaughlin for 3, hits front rim. August Black grabs the rebound. Back to Walter. Walter at the top of the key, scanning the floor. Over to McIntyre in the corner, shoots a 3, and it's good. Making it 26-10 for the Dragons.
And you see, you know, the Park Hills are setting up some screens, but, you know, the guy that's setting the screen, he's rolling, but off the pick, they're not watching on the cutter. And they're missing some opportunities inside. So looks like they have converted to a 2-3 defense right now to try and keep it out of the paint for St. Gen to shoot out.
And I think the ball went out on the Rebels. Dragons remain possession.
So the Rebels packing it in the middle, trying to keep it out of the paint. Shot by Sutton, he misses. Dom gets the rebound, kicks it out to Stomberg.
Over to Johnson on the wing to Simon Fritsch down low. Misses, grabbed by McLaughlin for the Rebels. Over to Walter, bringing it up the court.
Walter looks to drive, kicks it out to McIntyre. McIntyre looks like he traveled. And they're going to call a moving screen there on Isaiah McLaughlin. That may be his second.
Yeah, his second foul of the game.
And they're probably going to replace him with 32 seconds left as a starter. They don't want him to get in major foul trouble, but 2 fouls in the first quarter is not the best move.
Nope, and they bring in number 44, Judson Moser. Johnson scanning the floor. Sutton setting the screen. Pass down low to Simon Fritsch. Goes up for 2. Draws the foul.
And Fritchie will go to the line. 20.7 seconds left in the first quarter of play here. Park Hills has burned 2 timeouts in what's been a lopsided first quarter.
Fritch's first free throw is no good.
A little bit more arch there. He's got more of a missile on that one.
A little more error on it.
Fritch attempts a second of two.
This one's no good. Rebound, jump ball, and it will be Rebels ball.
So Black and Sutton go up as they lock horns to try and get the ball. Dreyer gets it in.
Over to McIntyre on the wing. McIntyre scanning the floor. Over to Black on the opposite wing. Drives it in. Stolen by Simon Fritch.
2 seconds left, and Dom throws up a Hail Mary. And that's going to fall short. And that'll end the first quarter of play, but not before the score is 26-10. St. Gen up over Park Hills, and we'll be back in a moment.
You don't just need a mechanic. You need a team that knows the game. At Dwayne Doza Auto Body, we bring over a century of combined experience to every repair. We're certified and approved for all insurance needs, and we specialize in taking the stress out of the process. Dealing with a high deductible? We're here to help you save 50 to 100% on those out-of-pocket costs. From full-service collision repair to our brand-new mobile glass service, all our work is 100% guaranteed. Don't get sidelined by a damaged vehicle. Call 573-883-9996 for a quote, or visit us at 590 St. Gen Drive right here in St. Genevieve. Dwayne Doza Auto Body will get you back in the driver's seat.
Coming back after the first quarter of play, 26-10. St. Gen leading with a commanding lead right now. They'll get the ball to start the second quarter. Dom looking to throw inside to Bosler. Bosler out to the top of the key. Back to Bennett. Bennett back to Bosler inside.
Back to Bosler. The free throw line passes down low. Right into McIntyre's hands. Passes to Walter.
Bosler throws that one away. Nice move inside. Not able to convert, though, for Park Hills. And Bosler almost throws it away. Stomberg gets it back. Hunter back out to Bennett. Bennett to Bosler. Bosler drives and draws the foul. And he's been good at that all year long, coming into the paint and driving and going to the line. He manufactures a lot of extra points that way.
I believe Alex Bosler leads the team in free throw attempts and free throws made just because of the driving to the rim and drawing those fouls.
Absolutely.
His first free throw is no good.
And that foul was on McIntyre. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to get in foul trouble either. Bosler hits the second of two. They get it back into McIntyre. He's going to bring it up. Behind the back move. Gets it over.
To McLaughlin down low.
Easy points there for him.
Way up there. Inbounded to Bosler and then back to Johnson. Johnson drives to his right.
Let's move inside.
Over to Eli Bennett in the corner for three is good.
And Bennett's been hot tonight as that's his third three-point shot as he is definitely comfortable.
Dragons continuing the full court press here to McLaughlin in the corner.
McLaughlin looking to drive again, and he carries the ball, and that's another turnover. And he's done that a couple times today when he's gotten in the paint.
And with the Rebels having a lot of turnovers right now, a lot of fouls. If they can just clean it up a little bit, start playing some cleaner ball.
Yeah, you can make a better game of it, but you can see they're frustrated. And I can tell you, if you've been in a season where you've only got 2 wins, you haven't won once on the at home, you know, morale's got to be down a little bit.
And there's a foul called on the Dragons. No, incorrect on the Rebels.
Wow, I thought that was on Stomberg, but it looks like it was a offensive foul as he pushed off on him. And Black will pick up the foul on that one offensively.
Broden Kreitler has entered the game for Dominic Johnson. We'll have Alex Bosler bring the ball up the court here.
He'll dish it over to Bennett. Bennett over to Kreitler.
Kreitler
Tough
back to
pass
Bennett.
there.
Over to Stomberg. Back to Bennett. Top the key for three is good.
And Bennett's starting to feel the power as he's hit his 4th 3-point shot of the game. He hasn't missed.
Rebels may need to change up the defense here, staying in this 2-3 zone, making the Dragons shoot threes.
Yeah.
It's not been working.
Not with Bennett at top right now. He's trying to probably make up for that missed layup at the end of the game yesterday.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Got to feel bad for him. He got the steal, ran it down the court, and it was contested, but it would have tied the game, and I know he felt bad about it.
Yeah.
And another illegal screen there. And that was a moving screen. That's the same one he's got called for again. And that's Isaiah McLaughlin. That'll be his 3rd foul. And 2 of them have been on offense.
Yeah. And we'll have Kreitler bring the ball up the court here. Over to Bennett in the wing.
And they're giving Bennett a little bit more attention now on the outside. Well, I say that, but then they left him open. He misses that shot, though. Nice rebound by Stomberg.
To Bennett. Bennett to Bosler down low, goes up, misses the free throw. Jeffrey Hunter grabs the ball before going out of bounds, and McLaughlin steals the ball from Hunter.
And that's another timeout by the coach. And that's his 3rd timeout in the first half as he's burning them fast tonight. 33-12, 5:25 left to play in the 2nd quarter of play. And we'll be back in a moment. All right, we're back to continue the 2nd quarter of play here as it's 5:25. A lot of time left on the clock in the 2nd period of play. 33-12 here. St. Gen looking to press here as they come up. Now they're going to do a full court man-to-man. And McLaughlin's still left in the game with 3 fouls, so they're just going to let him try his luck here as Dreyer brings it up. Dreyer looking to get a screen from Black on the backside. He didn't take it and gets a shot off, misses. It's tipped, but Hunter's going to get it. He dishes it to Bosler. Nice diagonal, and Bosler converts.
Making it 35-12 for the Dragons. Inbounded to Dreyer, stolen by Bosler. Passes Dominic Johnson, easy layup here. And he draws the foul, the and one. Taking Johnson to the line.
Yeah, he gets him on the body there. Almost should have just let him go. And that'll be Dreyer's 2nd foul of the game. As Park Hill's definitely piling up the fouls individually, but all over the place. Johnson.
Free throw is no good. Rebound grab by McLaughlin. Over to Walter. Walter at the top of the key.
Walter trying to use the screen here for Black, or the pick, I should say. And that'll be rebounded by Hunter. He looks to push, gives it to Kreitler. Kreitler just goes ahead and takes it all the way in and gets the point.
Kreitler draws the foul on number 23, August Black. That will be another and one for the Dragons on back-to-back possessions.
Wow, great conversions right now for St. Gen, hitting the 2 points on it. They could just finish with the free throw here. Kreitler bangs that one off, and that'll be rebounded by Park Hills. McLaughlin with the ball here. Kicks it out to Dreyer, and Park Hills goes to set up again here. Dreyer looking for the screen and roll. Nice inside pass to Black, and he's able to convert. So that looked a lot better.
It was a lot cleaner. Johnson here. Ball gets tipped, remains possession. Off Dreyer's foot, called a kickball. Remain the Dragons' ball.
Boswell will inbound on the sideline. Gives it to Johnson. And Park Hill still in the 2-3 zone as they kick it out to Bennett. And they swing it over to Kreitler. Kreitler's going to try a shot at three and bangs one off. Dreyer with the rebound. Looks to give it to Black. One-on-one with Dom. Goes for an inside move, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Dominic.
Foul on the Dragons, number 10, Dominic Johnson.
And that is Dominic Johnson's first foul of the game. August Black at the free throw line.
So Black, the lefty, misses the first shot. See if he can hit the second here.
Second free throw attempt is no good. Rebound grab by Dominic Johnson. Taking it to top the key over to Kreitler on the wing. Back to Johnson. Over to Bosler. To Eli Bennett in the corner. Shoots the three. And is good.
Wow. And Bennett.
That is his 5th three of the game, I believe.
Yeah, he's 5 for 6 at 3-point. Good steal by Bosler. And he's going to be immediately fouled by Walter. So Quentin Walter picks up the foul on that one. And they're already in bonus, so Bosler will go to the line here.
Bosler's first free throw attempt is good. Looks like we'll have some subs. Parker Stomberg coming in for Broden Kreitler, and number 44, Judson Moser, coming in for August Black. Second free throw attempt is good.
And that'll put St. Gen up by 30 here with 3:31 still left in the first half.
Dreyer bringing the ball up. Drives to his left. Takes the three. Is no good. Rebound grab by McLaughlin. Puts it back. Misses. Rebound by number 20, Braden Patterson to Walter. Walter misses. Rebound grab by Eli Bennett. Over to Johnson.
A lot of shots on goal there, just weren't able to convert here. Good inside pass. McLaughlin saw it coming, was able to deflect it out of bounds, and Bosler will inbound underneath. 3:01 left to play right now in the first half. And I would imagine that we would have running clock if it stays at this pace.
Bosler to Johnson to Eli Bennett. Tops key for a three. Makes his 6th three of the game.
Wow, and that's 6 of 7 right now with Bennett, who's really hot in the first half.
We got Walter bringing the ball up here. Handed off to McLaughlin. Shoots a three. Is no good. Grabbed by Dreyer. Misses. Rebound by Eli Bennett. Over to Johnson. To Parker Stomberg in the corner. To Alex Bosler on the wing. Down low to Dominic Johnson. To Eli Bennett for another three. Makes another one. This guy just can't miss right now.
Wow, 7 of 8. That's insane right now. And that's all in the first half with still 2:14 left to play as he is hot on fire. Walter looking inside, gives it to Dreyer. Dreyer move inside in the paint to the hard way, misses.
Grabbed by Jeffrey Hunter. Jeffrey Hunter over to Eli Bennett in the corner. Jeffrey Hunter at top of the key shoots a three. Hunter misses. Rebound grab by Walter.
Nice defense there by Bennett, and almost a steal there by Hunter. And that's going to be a foul on Stomberg, easy to see there. And that'll be the St. Gen's second foul of the quarter here.
We got 1:46 remaining, 50-14 Dragons lead. Looks like we'll have Dreyer on the inbound. Dreyer to Walter on the wing.
Nice defense there by, oh my God, I've never seen anything like that. Defense by Bennett, and on the swipe, number 44, Judson Moser just hits it, and it goes in for, for Park Hills. Wow.
Jeffrey Hunter down low draws a foul. We'll go to the line. Never seen anything like that.
I've never
in my
seen
life.
that. Off the ground, deflected it in. So Hunter will go to the line here. As looks like Patterson, who's in there for the Rebels, commits his first foul.
Hunter's first free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. Have the inbound from McLaughlin to Dreyer.
Dreyer will bring it in here. Looking for a screen up top here. Decides to take it in. Dom falls on the ground. Goes to penetrate inside again, and that'll be off on the Dragons. Ball will stay here for Park Hills. Dreyer will inbound here.
Dreyer not seeming to find anybody. Chucks the ball to Braden Patterson down the court.
Oh, and he goes back and forth on the court. So that'll be a backcourt violation. And Basel will inbound to Dom with 1:13 left to play in the first half. St. Gen all in control for this game. 2-3 zone on defense right now is Bennett, the hot guy for St. Gen.
Hands off to Johnson. Alex Bosler in the corner for threes. No good. Ball tipped by Parker Stomberg, and it'll be the Central Rebels ball.
And they're going to give Stomberg a foul on that on the back, and that'll be his second foul of the game.
Inbounded to Dreyer.
Dreyer taking his time here. Trying to work something inside, and that'll be an easy foul on Bennett. 49 seconds left to play here as St. Gen commits its fourth foul. One more and they'll be in the bonus.
Over to McLaughlin in the corner. Pass down low to Walter.
Nice back door there.
A little contact there.
And Walter will score.
We'll have Dominic Johnson bring the ball for the Dragons over to Eli Bennett. In the wing, shoots a three. This one misses. Put back by Bosler, missed.
Another putback by Bosler. Another putback by Bosler. Just can't get it to go. And McLaughlin finally comes down with it. Gives it to Dreyer. Dreyer brings it up.
Ball gets tipped to Braden Patterson. Back to Dreyer.
Dreyer looking to take it himself. And loose ball. Stomberg over to Bosler. He's got a leg up here. Oh, my.
Oh.
That'll hurt somebody right there. As Bosler gets his legs taken out from under him by Patterson. And he converts 2 points, but not before he hits the court pretty darn hard. And he's going to take a second before he gets up. We're going to see how he does here. And it looks like he's all right. I think he's probably just a little bit frustrated by that. And he is definitely going to need somebody to come in after he shoots.
But it seems like everybody made it out all right, which is always good.
So he will sit on the line and shoot. They will call a... And Kreitler will come in for Bosler, who's definitely limping on that, frustrated with how that foul went down. 9 seconds left to play in the game for the first half as Dreyer brings it up, attempting to get one more shot off for Park Hills. He sends it up. Draws rim, but nothing.
No good. Score is 54-18. Dragons leading, and that will conclude the first half.
And so if you are watching, just tuning in, we got a second half coming to play as St. Gen's in control right now. We'll be back after this. See you after the half.
Looking for the perfect spot in downtown St. Genevieve? Come enjoy the hometown flavor of Ciro's Restaurant, where great food, friendly faces, and unforgettable meals are always on the menu. From classic comfort dishes to crowd favorite pizzas and pastas, Ciro's serves up fresh, delicious plates that keep locals coming back and visitors talking. Bring your family, meet your friends, or make it a night out because every meal feels special at Ciro's. Ciro's Restaurant, downtown St. Genevieve. Here, good taste comes naturally. Looking for the perfect spot in downtown St. Genevieve? Come enjoy the hometown flavor of Ciro's Restaurant, where great food, friendly faces, and unforgettable meals are always on the menu. From classic comfort dishes to crowd favorite pizzas and pastas, Ciro's serves up fresh.
When life throws you a dent, a ding, or a breakdown, we've got your back at Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Auto Sales with certified technicians that'll bring your car back to life. Fast, affordable, and done right the first time. So if you're ever in trouble or need a repair, call Dwayne Doza at 573-883-9996.
It takes a community to build a great team, and that's why we are so proud to partner with Ciro's Family Restaurant, a downtown tradition for over 30 years. Ciro's is the perfect place to celebrate a win or just grab a great meal. From their famous pizzas to fantastic pasta and savory sandwiches, they've got all the fuel you need to get loud for the Dragons. Dine in, outdoor seating, or curbside pickup, however you want it. Ciro's delivers. Ciro's Family Restaurant, our sponsor and your spot for great food. Click on the QR code or go online to check out their updated menu at cirosrestaurant.com/menus.
You're watching SGHS Sports Stream, home of the Dragons. Want more Dragon sports action? It's easy. Just scan the QR code on your screen to jump straight to live coverage, podcasts, blogs, and highlights. And while you're there, make sure to hit subscribe on our YouTube channel so you never miss a game. From football to basketball, softball, baseball, wrestling, and more, SGHS Sports Stream brings the action to you live and on demand. Stay connected with your Dragons, only on SGHS Sports Stream. We'd like to send a shout out to our sponsors. Basically, Dwayne Doza, Auto Body and Sales, and Ciro's. Get hungry and you want a pizza or you want a salad or all of the above, go to Ciro's. They've got it all. Well, Luke, given the first half, what's your overall impression here?
I think the Rebels need to clean up their ball here a little bit, having a lot of offensive fouls. Their defense, not many defensive fouls, but a lot on offense, a lot of moving screens, a lot of carries, double dribbles. They can just clean that up, be a little more efficient as the ball goes out on the Rebels. Be a Dragons ball, just kind of stuff like that. Just kind of clean it up a little bit. And I think they'll be doing all right, but it's kind of hard to miss Eli Bennett from threes,
Right.
7 of 9.
Yes. Got hot there in the first half. And as Coach told me earlier at Fort Zumwalt this year, he hit 10 of them. He pulls back and shoots another three and nails it. And that'll be 8 for him tonight. 54-18, 7:29. This will be running clock at the end of the third quarter if it's up by 30.
Over to McLaughlin on the wing.
McLaughlin
Spin move.
Nice move inside. Way to convert. And St. Gen wasting no time. Gets it down the court real quick. Dom up the top of the key. Gives it to Kreitler. Swings it over to Hunter.
Hunter for 3. Misses.
And boy, that's another foul on Stomberg, who seems to be pretty solid tonight for the Dragons.
And it looks like the Dragons will be sitting Alex Bosler after he took a little bit of a fall earlier, but seems like everybody's all right. So
looks like Sutton will replace Bennett as Stomberg picks up his third foul for tonight to start the third quarter. 7:02 left to play here as Dreyer brings it down. A handoff by McLaughlin.
To Walter at the top of the key to the wing. Tipped by Maddox Sutton. Walter retains possession.
Good recovery there by Park Hills.
Over to Dreyer in the corner.
Dreyer trying to work it under the big man. They're double teaming him, and that's an easy foul there on the backside by Kreitler.
Foul on Dragons number 14, Brody Kreitler. His first.
So Kreitler will pick up his first foul tonight, as that's the second one for St. Gen in the third quarter. Dreyer looking to inbound.
Dreyer to McIntyre in the corner. Down to McLaughlin, goes for a layup. Good move there. Pick up 2 more for McLaughlin. Over to Johnson, bring it up the court.
Johnson over to Kreitler, kicks it out to Hunter in the corner. Gives it to Sutton. Free throw line extended, nails it.
That was a good pass there from Hunter. Inbounded to Walter, bring it up for the Rebels over in the wing.
It looked like a double dribble, but he got away with that. Dreyer.
To Dreyer in the corner.
Dreyer falls all over Johnson as he loses some footing here.
Dumped off to McIntyre, back to Dreyer. Stolen by Jeffrey Hunter to Parker Stomberg. To Hunter in the corner, shoots a 3, is no good. Rebounded, grabbed by the Rebels, but number 23, August Black. Heaved down the court, stolen by Broden Kreitler.
And Coach Coleman tells him to settle down here and run something. Nice high-low. And McLaughlin leaves his feet, hammers Sutton on the ground, and that'll be a foul on him. I believe that's his 4th foul.
Foul on the Rebels number 14, Isaiah McLaughlin. His third.
They're going to call it his 3rd.
15, Simon Fritsch.
We'll have Simon Fritsch coming in for Jeffrey Hunter.
And Patterson comes in for Black for the Rebels. And Kreitler from deep falls short on the shot here. McIntyre on the ground. And they're going to call a jump ball here. And the ball will stay in the Dragons' possession on the jump ball. Johnson looks to inbound, kicks it out to Sutton for a 3, and he nails it.
That'll make it 62-22 as the Dragons go up by 40 with 5:14 remaining in the third quarter. Over to Dreyer, coming past half court.
Dreyer over to the wing, looks to drive, doesn't get the screen. He's going to give it over to Walter. Walter tries to go inside to McIntyre, or McLaughlin. McLaughlin is fouled by maybe Fritchie.
It'll be on Simon Fritch.
Fritch will pick up his first foul.
To the line for the Rebels, number 14, Isaiah McLaughlin.
McLaughlin will shoot two.
McLaughlin's first shot goes down.
McLaughlin is good.
Second free throw attempt is no good. Grabbed by Parker Stomberg over to Kreitler to Dom Johnson.
Johnson kicks it in the middle to Sutton, shoots a free throw, basically misses it. Dreyer has it as he pulls it out. St. Gen in a man-to-man here as they've kind of rotated some of the starters out right now and letting some of the other guys get some PT on the court here.
Over to McIntyre, shoots a three, is
Wow,
good.
that was pretty. That had a lot of nice air to it.
Inbounded to Dominic Johnson, to Kreitler. Back to Johnson, little pump fake there.
And 2 points the hard way, and he hits it. Walter will bring it up. Looks to drive, depth off underneath to Patterson, who decides to kick it out. And nice job by McLaughlin getting the rebound as he's fouled on the putback, and that may be on Fritch again. And Fritch picks up his second foul.
Sending McLaughlin to the line, and one more foul for the Dragons will put Rebels in the bonus. And McLaughlin's first free throw is good.
First free throw by McLaughlin is good.
And he'll miss the second. Fritchie with the rebound, almost falls down and looks like he might throw it away. And he does. And that's going to be a kick. And I believe that was on McIntyre when he threw it out. Oh, no, it was on Stomberg. So Rebels will get the turnover here as a home possession. Dreyer inbounds in, deflected by Sutton. Ball goes a mile in the air. Comes down at Rebels' possession.
Over to Walter, stolen by Maddox Sutton. Taken back by Walter with the layup, misses, gets fouled by Broden Kreitler, and is going to the line for two.
Foul on the number 14, Broden Kreitler.
And that'll be Kreitler's third foul.
To the line for the Rebels, number 11, Quentin Walter.
So St. Jim being a little more recklessly aggressive on defense with the fouls as opposed to what they were in the entire first half. I don't know if that's getting comfortable or if they're just playing slap happy.
And Walter's second free throw is good. Inbounded to Dom.
Johnson kicks it out, needs an outlet, gives it to Stomberg. Baseline to Fritch, Fritch to Sutton, Sutton back over to Dom. Dom shoots and misses. He'll get his own rebound. He goes free throw line extended and nails it.
That was some great ball movement there from the Dragons. It's one person to another. As Walter takes the ball down the court for the Rebels, blocked by Fritch.
Nice job by Fritchie there. Gives it to Broden Kreitler. Kreitler looks to drive and dribbles off his foot, and it goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover by the Dragons.
Clearing the game for the Rebels, number 2, Jackson Morris.
So McIntyre will take it out for the Rebels. He'll give it to Dreyer. And St. John will stay in man. 2:53 left to play in. Dreyer drives. Looking for McIntyre. Dish. Back over to Dreyer. He's going to take it himself, and he's fouled. And that may be on Stomberg, and that could be his fourth.
The foul will be on Stomberg, drawing the fourth foul, and that will send Dreyer to the line.
To the line for the Rebels, number 0, Felix Dreyer.
after his first free throw is no good.
So St. Gen content leaving Stomberg in with 4 fouls and let him play it out here in this game. So it'll be up to him how he does.
Second free throw attempt is good.
Johnson
Quick
wasting
inbound
no
to Johnson.
time. He gets it in. And Rebels will stay in that 2-3 zone here as Stomberg sends it back over to Johnson. Johnson over to Kreitler.
Kreitler to Johnson. Johnson to Stomberg in the wing down low to Fritsch. Puts it up, is no good. Grabbed by Kreitler.
Kreitler on the rebound, looks to drive, kicks it out to Stomberg. Nice little head fake. Nice little alley-oop shot, nails it. And 2 points for Stomberg. That'll be his second make of the night.
It looks like number 2, Jackson Morris, has come in for the Rebels, running the point.
Looking to penetrate, he does inside, kicks it out to number 20, Patterson. He shoots the tray, misses, and that'll be on the back, it looks like maybe.
On Sutton, be a push off. That will be his second foul.
And St. Gen allowing the Rebels to get to the line and shoot a lot of free throws here this half. And they're thriving on it. McLaughlin, first of 2. Short.
Looks like number 25, Grayson Dowd is coming in the game for number 20, Braden Patterson.
So Dowd will get his first time tonight on the court.
McLaughlin's second free throw attempt is good.
And that'll take the score 68-31. St. Gen leading by 17, listen to me, 37. Minute 49 left to play in the third quarter.
To Johnson, over to Kreitler on the wing.
Kreitler
drives.
Takes too many steps there and walks and turns the ball over. And possession will go to Park Hills. And they inbound here as Park Hills brings it down. Dreyer looking to work inside to McLaughlin. Nice back door. Kind of bobbles it though. McIntyre back to Dreyer. Dreyer to McLaughlin again. One-on-one inside. And nice job there by the defense, staying it straight up this time and not reaching in. Johnson will be replaced by Connor Hill as he steps for the first time out on the court. And Kreitler will bring it down for the Dragons. Gives it to Stomberg. Stomberg and Kreitler have a little communication problem there.
Back to Stomberg, over to Hill.
Hill working it around. See how he works here. And Kreitler, they're working a shot inside. There he is. And Hill tries to bounce one across the court. It's not going to work against the varsity team. And Dreyer
to Morris.
Morris inside. Nice little move there. Just misses it. Ball's deflected, and there's pandemonium on the court. Kreitler ends up recovering and gets fouled by McIntyre. And that'll leave 40 seconds on the clock.
And that will be McIntyre's fourth foul, getting close to foul trouble. Sending Kreitler to the line.
So this will be Kreitler's first free throw attempt. He hits it.
Making the score 69-31 with 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Walter will replace McIntyre for the Rebels. And he sinks the second one.
Inbounded to Morris for the Rebels.
St. Gen leads by 39.
Handed off to Walter. Walter drives.
Nice jump stop. Over
Dreyer in the corner.
Dreyer short. And I thought he was going to take another one.
Over to Morris on the wing.
Morris pulls it out, looking for a screen. Little chip there.
Over to Dowd on the wing. Dowd driving. Puts a shot up, draws the foul on Simon Fritsch.
That'd be Fritsch's fourth foul, I believe. It's only a second.
Scout's first free throw goes down.
9 seconds left to play in the third quarter, as running clock will ensue at the beginning of the fourth quarter when they resume play. And that'll count. Kreitler wasting no time getting it down with 7 seconds left on the clock. St. Gen looking to get one shot off. That'll be by Kreitler. He misses. Rebounded by Fritsch, but he can't put it up before the bell. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. St. Gen leading 70-33, as we'll have running clock here in the fourth quarter. St. Gen well on their way to a victory tonight, and they will go into the seed meeting with 11 wins. And I don't know where that'll get them in the seed going into conference play next week. I'd say they play sometime on Monday or Tuesday, something like that.
I think Tuesday, yeah. I think that might put them at the third seed.
Pretty close.
I think
really
Farmington
Potosi and Farmington will be your top seeds probably for the boys bracket going into it.
Farmington did beat Potosi earlier in the season, so I think that will give them the head nod for the first seed. So they'll put Potosi at 2, Saintson at the 3.
Yeah.
And I believe that'll give a first round bye.
It should. Then you look into, we have one more makeup game, and that's going to be on Thursday. St. Gen will host again, as they're kind of having a pickup game from last week when we had snow and we missed most of the week. They will play, looks like Miller Academy, Career Academy, and they come in with about 13 wins on the season. Kind of an elusive record based on some of the teams they've played, but it should be fun to watch, as St. Gen will pick up. They have 2 more home games left. The Miller Career Academy is one of them. I think their mascot's the Phoenix.
I think so. Yeah, it's something different.
And then they have Perryville, I believe, is the last one, going into the third week in February after conference for senior night. And that'll be an easy foul to call right there.
It'll be on Noah Kurtz, the freshman, sending McLaughlin to the line.
And looks like Coach Coleman not wasting any opportunity for any of his starters to get hurt. Kind of has placed the JV in, except for a little bit of leadership from Stomberg and Sutton there, as you don't want to put the entire cast in without a little bit of leadership. McLaughlin misses the first as he attempts to hit the second one here. Nails it. Stomberg looking to inbound as everybody runs off. Sutton comes back up here. Gives it up to Stomberg as he'll take over the point duty. And St. Gen starts to kick it around here as they swing the ball. Nice inside pass. Hill drives and is blocked by McLaughlin.
McLaughlin over to Morris. Morris bring it up half court.
St. Gen will stay in a man-to-man here.
Over to Walter at the top of the key. Moving to his right.
And
driving
almost
tip
a steal by Hill.
Morris for 3 is no good. Grabbed by Dowd.
Good
Over to
rebound
Dry
by
in the
Dowd.
corner.
Another miss. And where's the rebound going to land? McLaughlin, and he's fouled immediately, but are they going to say he's on the ground?
It'll be called on the floor.
So McLaughlin will go to the line again. Oh, well, no, he won't. We're not in bonus yet. They keep this up, though. We'll be there pretty quick.
But we do have running clock here, so it'll speed it up a little bit. But
so Walter and McIntyre will switch out.
Inbound McLaughlin down low.
Sends a bullet in. Nice inside pass, and that's going to be a foul, and he'll go to the line again. McLaughlin's seen a lot from the line here in the second half. 70-34, 5:45 as the clock runs. And he'll miss the first one. And it seems like that's been his tandem. He'll miss the first, hit the second.
Yep. Pretty common occurrence here today.
Yep. It's a second. Sutton goes to inbound to Stomberg as he brings it down. Dragon tries to go to work here on offense.
Down low to Caden Schweiss. Over to Maddox. Sutton shoots a 3.
Nice shot by Sutton there as he's relaxed right now.
Over to Morris for the Rebels.
Sutton with 8 points on the night. Morris kicks it over to Dreyer. Looks at the back door with McIntyre. He goes ahead and takes it himself. He gets fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2 here. And St. Gen will be in the bonus, or they will, I should say Park Hills will be in the bonus at the next foul.
Dryer's first attempt is good.
So Kreitler and Fritsch will enter the game here.
As long as Moser for the Rebels and Dowd coming out of the game. Dreyer's second shot is good, making the score 73-37 as we have 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
And Kreitler will bring it up for the Dragons. 3:55 on running clock here. Kreitler swings it around to Sutton and throws it away. It's going to be stolen by Walter. Walter looks to take it all the way, and he turned. Well, I thought he was going to turn it over, but he kicks it over to Dreyer, or I should say McIntyre. McIntyre hits a tray, and the turnover results in 3 points.
McLaughlin goes for the steal.
And Kreitler tried to bounce past that to Hill, but McLaughlin was anticipating it. Hill will inbound to Kreitler as they waste no time to inbound. And they're trying to work inside. There it is to Fritchie. And he misses the easy shot from the block, and that ball bounces out of bounds, and it'll be Park Hills.
And old number 20, Braden Patterson, coming in for McLaughlin.
So did they rope you into pushing for the wheelie chair basketball coming up here on Friday?
I am, yeah. I'm pushing for Mr. Kreitler.
Oh, you got Kreitler, huh?
Yep, pushed him last year, pushed Schwint the year before that, so.
Oh, so this will be your last year as we, Sherry and I will be on the broadcast team for you guys, so it should be a fun day for us coming up on Friday. If you're out there listening and you're a fan and you want to listen to the rolly chair derby that we have every year with the teachers, as it seems to get more brutal and bloody every year, this is the time. We will begin that game around 2 o'clock on Friday to end the school day for snow coming this week.
Yep, that game is always a lot of fun to watch because, I mean, it does get pretty intense at times.
Yes,
Teachers take it pretty serious.
Absolutely, as the rotation of teachers seems to rotate, quite often. But we still have a few of those mainstay veterans out there, like Schwint. He'll be pulling his team, and I believe Dusty Keeker will be pulling his team. So the two foes will fight here. We'll see how they work.
And I'm 2-0 actually.
Oh.
For pushing, so hopefully going for 3-0 this year, pushing Kreitler again.
Nice.
And we got 1 minute and 38 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter, almost wrapping up.
Kreitler, nice inside move. Stop and pop, misses. Ball's a little loose here. St. Gen will rebound. Gets it to Fritsch inside. Fritsch is going to go for it. Hits rim, but not able to convert.
Put back by Noah Kurtz, the freshman, and that is good. Making it 75-41.
Minute 13 left to play here. We'll send another shout out to our sponsors for the sports scene. We got Ciro's, who sponsors us right now, along with Dwayne Doza Auto Body and Sales. Thank you for your support. 55 seconds left to play in the rest of this game. Nice drive there by number 2, Jackson Morris. He'll draw the foul, and he'll go to the line, and this may be the last part of the game right here if he gets any of these shots off.
Puts Rebels in the bonus, but game clock is winding down as some people start heading out the door early. Maybe try to beat some of the traffic.
So Morris will take his time shooting these as he hits the first one. And Dodd will rotate in for the last 23 seconds. And they give this back to Morris. And St. Gen will have to get it quick and get it inbounds if they want to try and play on it, which they may or may not. And he hits the second with 11 seconds left. St. Gen inbounds as Kreitler hurries up and passes it down to Hill. Hill's going to go ahead and take the shot and nails it. Wow, nice job on the finger roll And St. Gen's able to convert. 77-43 will be your final score for tonight's game, as St. Gen will pick up the win, and they'll get their 11th win of the season as they go to 11-6 on the season. And looks like conference play awaits here for all teams right now. And I appreciate you coming in and working the game with me tonight.
Yep,
I
glad
wish
to
it would
be
have been
here.
a little bit closer like last night's game. That would have been a lot more intense, you know, but hats off to the Dragons picking up the win tonight against the opponent, the Rebels. And we will pick up the next game again on Thursday, and that game will be played at 5:30 because it's only varsity. There is no other
JV.
game.
Yep.
So if you want to catch it, get here early. And that's it for tonight.